Finished third. Newman, who has yet to win in 2014, is second in points heading to Texas. Here's Jason Weigart.
Well, he does it again now. 5 straight finishes in the top 10 for the 31 car. Ryan Newman, you had to overcome a little adversity to get this third at Martinsville. Just take us through those furious couple of laps coming back through.
Yeah, just right place at the right time for a good part of it, but right strategy and right call with the 2 tires, I think, as well. And Luke and the guys did a good job rebounding and getting me out of the hole that I put them in as far as speeding on pit lane. And we just kept working our way forward and using the strategy to our benefit. And the other guys were having some problems. You saw the 20 and the 4 and 48 and the 20, the 2 as well had some problems. So I mean, it's just. You got to put yourself in the right position at the end, and restarting 8th and getting 5 spots and 5 laps or whatever it was a good finish for us.
Well, you mentioned the problems some of the other cars had. Now at least 2 guys are going to get in on points, and you've been so consistent. So do you keep focusing on that consistency thing for Homestead?
We're not focusing on being consistent. We're focused on doing our best job we possibly can, and that has made us consistent the last few weeks. But in the end, we just need to go out there and have fun, do our job. And hope that our performance is better than everybody else, or at least than the top 4, so that we have a chance at Homestead.
You're new to this team this year, new to your crew chief. You guys have obviously gelled pretty quickly to be doing this kind of damage in your first year. Just talk about this run you're on right now.
I mean, it's no Matt Kenseth type 8-win first year together as a team, but in the end, I'm proud of what effort everybody's put forth. Everybody's done a great job. I look forward to coming back to these racetracks for the first time to be able to use the things that we've experienced and learned from our first go around the first part of the season. So we feel like we can be better, we could be better based on our first performances, and we need to prove that here these next few races.
There's been so much drama and these race wins and guys that are in and out and crashes, and you've avoided a lot of that type of bad stuff. Do you almost feel, though, you get overshadowed because of that, because you're not in the drama every weekend?
I'm not worried about who the light's on. I just want to go out there and have fun and do my job.
Well, he's been doing a great job so far. Let's see what happens coming up this weekend.
Thanks, Jason. All right, Jeff. So here's a guy who doesn't like to use the word consistent, but he's been consistently fast. Can that win him the championship?
Yes, it can definitely win in the championship. Rick, you and I talked about it in February, that this point situation and this chase does indeed benefit a team that's really consistent, that runs well on a weekly basis, and that's what the 31 team has done this year. They've put themselves in position. I don't know of a race that they had the fastest car, that they had a great chance to win. I don't know of a single race that you could say that where they didn't strategy their way into it, but they've done what they needed to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. Some people say, well, they may not deserve to win because they haven't won races. No, they're doing what they need to do based on what the rules are, and they should be commended for that. Can they win the championship? Yes, they can win it. If it comes into a shootout and the fastest car wins, probably not. But all these races don't end up like that. And it comes into a race where you have to be consistent, restarts matter, pit stops matter. That's where this team is strong. So they're doing everything they need to do. And, by the way, they need to keep being consistent. They need to not worry about what they call it. They need to keep doing what they're doing.
Yeah, I agree, Jeff. I think don't be surprised if you see him as one of the 4 at Homestead with this. But I'm ready to give him a new nickname here, too. Used to be the Rocket Man. Now he's the Magician. My gosh, how he keeps coming up with these finishes. Yeah. Unbelievable. I will tell you something about Ryan Newman, though. Got 2 tires yesterday. I believe with all the racers I've seen over the years, Ryan Newman is the best on 2 tires in a restart situation of any driver I've ever seen. He makes the most of that situation, whether it's getting a win or getting a top 5 finish. That could result in a win here before long and propel him on to a championship.
The Magician. Okay. Well, so Ryan Newman doesn't lead a lap but ends up 3rd. Dale Jr. led 79 laps en route to his win in the Cup race. And on Saturday, when the truck